How's everybody doing today? I'm Brent, and welcome to Boas and Balls. I figured we'd do a little handling session this morning. Don't really have a whole lot to talk about, but I know I'll be able to fill a whole video of a whole bunch of nothing. Alright, nobody's seen Apollo yet. He is the clown, Inchy, 100% het albino. And this is him. Last time he had just eaten. Hopefully you can, his eyes, he's got super yellow eyes. He is a whole bat. And he's got a wicked dark mustache. See that across his nose? Yeah. Alright, I'm going to pause this for a second and readjust the camera, and we'll be right back. Alright, we're back. Really just want to show him off right now. He is a clown, Inchy, 100% albino, and this is a baby I did produce. He came from the same clutch that I got. Oh, look, can you see that mustache? Look at that dark ass mustache on his face. I hope it's picking up. He's got that super yellow eye with just that one dark pupil right in the center. I've got some wicked Instagram videos and photos on there of him. I love that. Completely breaks. Pattern completely breaks right there. And it breaks here too. Oh no, that's the same spot, dumbass. Oh no, look, right across from each other. He's got two of them, one here and one right there. Complete breaks in the pattern. He's a super good boy. This is Apollo. It's not focusing on him though. Maybe if I do this, that hand thing. He's a good boy though. He's almost a year old, and he's a little over 400 grams now. Eats great. He's one that's never had live in his whole life. My last two clutches had nothing but frozen thawed right from get-go. He is such a good boy. He is such a good boy. His color's not picking up on this though. Oh, that is pretty good. Someday I'll have better lighting. He is such a good boy though. Oh, my snakes, I always say that. But, as you can see, I don't lie. I have absolutely no reason to lie to anybody. Apollo, he's such a good boy. Really wish his mustache would pick up. He's got a super black mustache. Right across, goes all the way across his face. And I actually, most of the clowns from the same clutch had that, but his is just a lot darker. No pet rocks here. All my snakes, none of them are. I can't say any of them pet rocks. Honestly, probably the closest one that I have that's what I would consider somewhat a pet rock is Roxy, my Dumos boa. Alright, we'll put him back. We'll get somebody else out. Like I said, this is just a handling session for today. That seems awful short. Oh, yeah, that's right. Yeah. I fed like 11 last night, so I can't take Raven out. Foxy's in shed. And I'm not taking Aurora out yet. Stay tuned. I will take Aurora out, but Aurora's not coming out first. There's no way. There's just no way. This girl just shed. It's Peanut. I mean, I don't really think. I don't think everybody really cares too much about Peanut. Not as much as we do. She's nothing real special. Just a cross between a pinstripe and a firefly. This is what you get sometimes. She got that washed out head. Okay, let's go down here. Let's go down here. Here we go. Although I can't really see how good it's coming out. I'm looking at the phone at an angle. And because my eyes are going bad. You turn 50 and everything goes downhill. Well, I should say, feels like going uphill. Like steep. Steep uphill. My mind feels young, but my body tells me you're not. This is Peanut. She got some really beautiful bright yellows, and she's got a really cool pattern. It's almost dirty looking, you know. I don't know if you could see that, but where the pin, the pinstripe that would be there, it looks almost dirty, almost like, oh, when you take washcloth and clean it up. But it's not. It's just part of that, because she's got the same thing on her head there. It almost looks purple, but it's not. It's like different pigment. It's a different color pigment. Is it picking up? You doing the hand thing. I don't know. She just shed. I meant to say that. I just pulled the shed out this morning. Beautiful shed. Full shed. Eye caps included. But, alright, so we'll put her back. We'll grab somebody else. We can grab. You know what? I want to put her back, but I think we'll take Sunny. We'll take Sunny out. I just looked. She ate a week ago, so I don't have to worry about her. Put Peanut back here. No, sorry. Being out of the frame. I just Figured it'd be easier to leave the camera right here so I could take Sunny out. Can you see? Probably not. She's been bow wrapping. I'm pretty sure this girl is, I think I'm going to get babies from her. I think I'm going to get babies from this girl. She is a big girl. She eats large rats. Oh, shit. Yeah. Sorry. Jesus. What the hell? There we go. Wow, this one. Oh, that's her tail. I try to look at her through the camera and see, make sure that I'm getting her. She's gonna go into shed too. See her pink belly? Probably ain't gonna pick up on here. But trust me, her belly is super pink. And I should totally say, she is a lavender albino. And another not pet rock. She's probably not really wanting to be out, honestly. Just because she's going into shed, but this, like I said, is still never an issue. I still will hold them because like any animal, if you just stop holding them, as often, some animals will get to the point where they just soon not be held anymore. So I still, sometimes try to take them and put them in a, not necessarily a stressful situation, but maybe in a situation that's late right now. She really probably doesn't want to be out. I can really tell she's going into shed because she is super pink right here. And this is normally just yellow. And on her sides, I can see the pinks right here in her side. So she might even, actually, her eyes are going into blue. You probably can't see it here. You can't normally see it on my camera, on my phone, unless they're like right in super blue. The transition is hard to pick up on here. And her colors are amazing. It's too bad they're not showing up because these yellows that she's got here and here are just really vibrant. And she's got a pretty head. But I'm pretty sure she's going to give me babies. And I paired her to, what was it? My clown. Oh, no. Yes. What did I pair her with? Actually, I'm pretty sure I paired her with my clown het pied. Was it clown het pied? Yeah, I'm pretty sure. I'll have to look. I got it written down because I know better. My memory's gone. Gone. And I don't even know what I was shooting because I was sitting there trying to think in my head what was going on. What I paired her with. But like I said, she is a big girl. Really big girl. She's long. But my male's size this. Caesar's about the size of this girl. I mean, so, just because they say males don't tend to get, big, some of them do. But I'm going to put her back. I don't want to stress her out. Like I said, it always end on a good note. So we'll put her back. We'll grab somebody else. But that's a perfect example, holding them while they're going in the shed, and about how long I do it, and about as runny as I let them get before I decide, well, you know what, now I'm going to put them back. You know. Yeah, we'll take this girl out. This is Mom of Apollo, the first snake I had out. Oh, sorry, Mama. I bumped her on her face. This is Feisty. This was the first snake to give me my first bite. And she was the first one that taught me that if they're staring at you in the face and they're not tongue flickering when you first get them, you know, it's a telltale sign that there's probably a bite coming. What am I going to do here? Oop, look at that. Yeah. But I don't worry about it now. She has turned into a big old super sweet chill. No matter what snake, she really don't care. But yeah, when I got bit, it was the day that I unboxed her. While I think I actually got it on video, and actually it wasn't the day of the unboxing. I think it was I think it was the day after or 2 days, something like that. It was recent, within a couple days of getting her. It was one of the first handling sessions, I think. And what it was, I was holding her like this, and she was in my hand. Because, I mean, literally, she fit in the palm of my hand when I first got her. And I was holding her like this. And, oh, the first time, that's right. The first time, she actually whacked my thumb. And I was just holding her like this, and I must have twitched my thumb or something, because she was staring at it, and I must have moved my thumb, and she just gave a quick bam. And I mean, honestly, what it felt like is rough sandpaper, you know, striking me. She didn't like bite into me, so I didn't actually feel like anything, you know, going into my skin or anything. And then the second handling session, I got her on camera. She tried to bite me in the face. I was holding her up and I was talking, and because, like I said, she fit in the palm of my hand. I was holding like this, and I was looking at the camera. I was watching her, and then all of a sudden I caught her out of the corner of my eye, just sitting there staring at me. So I started to move her away from my face, and it was a good thing that I did, because as soon as I started moving her away, she struck at my face. And that's when we decided, yeah, we're going to call you Feisty. But she's never bit since. It looks like she's got an old man with a top hat on. Or a dancing bear. The wife and I say it looks like a Grateful Dead dancing bear on her head. But it's going to be hard to show you with my damn camera. My damn phone, I should say. It's not even a camera. Looks like a top hat on top. Yeah, whatever. But she's really pretty. She looks like almost like she's got melted chocolate melting down her sides. This is Mom of Apollo, and of the clown albino Inchi. I also got an albino Inchi out of that clutch. I got 2 clown 100% het albinos. I got, obviously, Apollo, that clown Inchi, 100% het albino. And then I got a double het, 100% for clown, and het, and 100% het for albino. So it was it looks like a normal For those that don't know what double het means, that means it was looked like a normal, but the hidden gene was clown, and the other hidden gene is albino, and she was 100%. She was 100% het for both. So that was pretty cool. My first clutch, I proved out my male, which he's an albino enchi, but he was sold to me just as het for clown. I didn't know for sure, and that was a BHB purchase. Brian Bachuk. I got that from Brian and them, and I proved him out with her, and she was just sold as clown het for albino, but he was an albino enchi het for clown. So, but yeah, I proved them both out. I proved out double hets. So that was pretty cool, my first clutch. My second clutch wasn't so great though. I didn't prove out my clown het pieds. I did clown female het pied and a male clown het pied, and I didn't get any clown het pieds. But I got 8 eggs and only 4 were good. 4 were slugs. But I did get 4 good, healthy babies out of that, but they were all just clown 66% het for pied. So, and I got I got 3 of those left for sale. Let's see. Yeah, that was it for that clutch. And then my third clutch was, last clutch was Caesar, my pinstripe with the Gypsy, my Firefly. And I got 2 dragonflies out of that. That's what Peanut is a dragonfly. Probably didn't tell anybody that, but she's Peanut's a dragonfly. And I got 2 dragonflies out of it, but one didn't make it. One was, I cut the egg, and it looked like it was healthy. It got out of the egg, but its umbilical cord was like all messed up. You could tell around that area, and it was dead. It died. And I got the 2 fires and Peanut from that clutch. But I would have had 2 dragonflies, which I would have been really nice. Always sucks to lose anything, but it's just part of it, I guess. No, I don't guess. It's part of it. I hate it. I hate that part of it. Honestly, the worst part I hate is feeding time. I really do. I hate feeding time. Feeding time absolutely sucks. You see how chill she is. She really is. I mean, I say it all the time. I tell everybody. Anybody that's scared of snakes, I have the snakes that will change your mind. And I know they're not all like this, but they're not all brought up like this. The ones I see here, you can find the guys that really love their snakes because it shows in their snakes. When they take them out on video, you can tell. The ones that are really in it for the money and want to make a name for themselves, and that's fine. There's always going to be people out there like that in every industry. But for the most part, the ones that I see that are kind of like me, Brian Barchat, nerd, you see those snakes when they are handled on video, and you can tell the ones that have been, treated and handled, with respect and care, and obviously you can tell that people like me don't have, 100 snakes, because if I had 100 snakes, I guarantee you I'd probably have an asshole by then, because I wouldn't be able to spend enough time with all of them. So eventually somebody would be, I don't want to say neglected, because just because you don't handle them every couple days doesn't mean that you're neglecting them. It just means that they haven't been, I guess, getting the attention that they probably needed, you know, to keep that relationship with you. Because to me, it really is. It's what it is. It's a relationship, you know? I mean, not like a boyfriend girlfriend thing, but like a family thing. You know, I treat these guys like they're my family. My dog, I treat my dog like I would any of my family. And in return, you know, they basically they return it by doing this. That, you know, I'm not. Do I think that she loves me? No, I don't think she loves me in the least. Does she respect me? Absolutely. You know, hence why I don't get bit. I don't get hisses, and hence why I can do this. I can do this with 90% of my snakes, and that's no joke. And it's just because there's a respect there, you know. And I treat them like they are family. But I do believe that obviously they do know that I'm the one that feeds them. I'm the only one that feeds them. I'm not so big that, you know, I've got, you know, anybody helping me besides my wife, but my wife refuses. She's not, and I don't care. She don't have to feed them, you know, and I don't make her clean them, but she prefers to hold Raven as opposed to. I mean, she would rather, she cleans Raven's tub for me because she prefers if I hold Raven and let her clean the tub. She's held Raven maybe 4 times since we've had her, and I've had Raven like what, 3.5 years now. So that's rare because my wife holds every one of my snakes, you know, all the other ones. But we're gonna put her back and I'll grab somebody else. Bear with me. I have to keep doing this crazy shit with the camera. We're just gonna have a talk. Like, just try to keep it real. Hopefully somebody even watches long enough to where they see, you know, that right there, that interaction right there. That's bullshit too. If you see that, it says that's 29% humidity in there. These gauges, when they go, it's easy to tell because your humidity. You see, I got condensation right there. It says it's 29% humidity in there. There's no friggin' way. There's no way, and I know better. And honestly, I don't even need these gauges anymore because I can tell. I just put my hand in there and I can feel the paper towel and tell whether there's moisture in there or not. Let's see. I fed Leper. I fed you. Oh, do we want to take her out? Yeah, no, we're not. I'm gonna take the male. Take the male out. This is Blaze. He's the albino. Albino, Enchi, 100% het clown. Male. Look, he's got orange eyes and they are so awesome. He is. He is. He's such a good boy. Yeah, he was sleeping too. He had no idea Dad was going to wake him up. This is a little different, I guess, too. Normally, I'm not. Oh, this fucking goddamn light. Sorry if I offended anybody. This is Blaze, and he is an albino, Enchi, 100% het clown, and he is the dad to Apollo. This was the mate to the clown I just had out. The clown albino. See? These guys, and he was sleeping. He didn't want to be out right now. This is late morning for these guys. When I get out here, it's between 6:30 and 7 o'clock. I'm in this room and I'm going through all the tubs. And that's when they're normally up running around and all that. And cause at that point in time when I come in here, it's all about getting the tubs cleaned at that time. It's not into, oh, I'm into holding you, because literally all I've done is throw some clothes on and come in here and get these guys situated. You know, make sure nobody spilt their water bowl, you know, in the night. And actually, if you see those water bowls, I got them at Walmart. They're the anchor bowls. They got some sort of anchor on them, and they don't spill them. I know I said make sure they don't spill the bowls. They don't spill them. They get inside of them, and because they get inside the bowl, it pushes water over the edge. But those bowls, they've never gone and spilt those. I don't have to put them, you know, I don't have to, oh, this guy, because I ran out of them. This gets tipped over all the time. I hate those bowls. But I love these bowls. Then they got a nice square flat bottom, and they're heavy, they're thick. They come with a like a Tupperware top lid, you know, which I don't use those, but they got some sort of anchor on them, and they're only like, I think they're like $3 for the small one that I just showed you, which I think is a 2.5 cup, and the big bowl that I have, which is like 6 cup, I think, or 4 to 6 cup bowl, is like $4. I mean, they're cheap, and there's no need to. I've seen some people, you know, hot glue their bowl down and all that, and I've never, and that just makes that pain in the ass when you want to clean it. You know, that's why I don't really like to glue anything down. But see, honestly, if I was wanting to know what a snake, you know, should act like, how yours should act like when you have it out, I would say, honestly, I hate to sound so biased, but I would say if your snakes are acting like my snakes do when you take them out, you are doing everything perfect. You know, the biggest thing that tells you that you're not is food. Them not eating. I'm telling you right now, I know people are going to say, oh, ball pythons, you know, they're so finicky. They are finicky because they want to have their shit on point. And if your shit's not on point, they are going to go off food. I really wish more people would just say that. I don't know why everybody goes, oh, it's normal. It's not normal. There is something going on in your fucking room. In your enclosure, not in your room, period, because I don't give a fuck what your temperatures are in your room. We're just going to get real. I'm just going to act myself now, because it irritates me. A couple weeks, yes, that is normal. Maybe even up to a month, okay, is normal. But I'm telling you, if it's a month, there's something wrong in your enclosure or in your tub. You know, there's something off for them not to eat. And these big breeders are full of shit when they say, oh, because in 4 years, I don't have any that I go off food for more than a week or two. Honestly, this is me being real. Cleo, Yes, when I got her, she went off food for 6 months because she hated that enclosure she was in. I put her in a tub in that CB70. For 2 years now, she's never skipped a meal. She's 12 years old. Never skips a meal. I don't know why people don't talk more about this. It's not normal for your snake to go months without eating. There is something wrong. And that is one of the biggest things that irritates me, because that is the one thing that I think gets passed around more than anything else is the worst thing to be telling people. And I don't care if I lose followers. I don't care if people stop watching me, because like I said, I'm just going to tell you how it the fuck is. People need sometimes be slapped on the ass. And this is your slap on the ass. If your snake is going months without eating, it's you. You are not providing something that fucking snake wants. And it's up to you to change that. That snake can't do it on its own. No. And I really didn't want to get into that, because I really like to get some followers, but I'm just so sick of hearing people say it's normal that ball pythons go off food. My ball pythons eat as good as my boas. And I'm not kidding. I'm not kidding. And I think it's because their fucking rooms are too hot. Plain and simple. Their ambient temperatures are too fucking hot. Not all snakes want to be hot like that. And when I say my room gets down to 68 degrees, it doesn't stay there. That's the drop. That's the coldest drop in my room. And then it gradually, slowly, throughout the morning, before noontime, my room is 74, 75 degrees. And that's about it, even in the summertime. I mean, in these racks, everything, they're humidity and their temperatures stay spot on. And if they don't, I provide other means to make sure that they do. Like I put blankets over the top of my rack. And a lot of people go, just raise the heat in your room. I don't need to. I've done this since I've had them. And I don't get food strikes. Mine don't go off food in the wintertime. They don't go off food in the summertime. A week or two. That's it. That's all. Seriously. And I don't know. Maybe it's because I'm messing with them all the time. I'm home. I work from home. I'm in here all the time. I'm petting them. I'm holding them. I'm cleaning them and feeding them. And, I really hope somebody made it to this far, because I really hope, I hope I didn't. I'm sorry, but it's the truth. Ball pythons, it's not normal for them to go months without eating, unless they're like pregnant. I know now I'm going, but there is that one thing that's always different than what normal rules apply. And yes, if they're breeding, so they're breeding or whatever, and actually while they're breeding, mine ate phenomenal. I started feeding mine once a week to get the weight up on them. I fed a little smaller size food, but I gave it to them every 7 days. When they were eating mediums, I'd give them small rats every 7 days to try to get as much weight on them without them feeling overly bloated, because they're already starting to egg up and stuff. So, but that was the only time any of mine go off food, is when they were getting ready to lay. Once they were pregnant and they were starting to do their cycle, yes, I had, 50-something days. I think 50-something days that my females didn't eat. But I got my snakes the day after they laid to eat. Yes, the day after my snakes laid, I got them to eat. There's a little trick that I learned by watching somebody else that's had snakes for a long time and doesn't bullshit people. And that's kind of where I got my no bullshit, no nonsense. That's the way I'm going to shoot my videos. Well, anyway, I see he takes the tub out, completely washes it with Dawn dish detergent or any, mild smelling. Not, you don't want it too potent. You want a mild smelly dish detergent, and I wash the tub out, the whole tub, and then I soak my snake in the same kind of solution in water. I use a couple, 2, 3 drops of Dawn dish detergent in a tub, and let the females, this is a male, I let the female soak in it. I let the female soak in that dish detergent to get all that egg smell off them. And that's what you got to do. You got to get, as soon as you can get the egg smell off them and get them not thinking about the eggs anymore, they seem to go back on food. And honestly, like I said, all my females ate within 2 to 3 days after laying. I mean, I think one I had ate the next night. And I'm pretty sure they all ate within 2 days of laying. One of them ate the night after of doing that. Just soaking that tub down. I wiped the whole inside of that rack. Her shelf slot, her tub slot in the rack. I washed that completely out with the same Dawn dish detergent solution, and got all that egg smell out of there. And I really think that's why I got them to eat, because I see all kinds of people having a really hard time getting their females back on food. And honestly, I've told a couple people the same thing that I'm telling you right now, and there's 8 within a week of them doing that, because they had tried before, just tried cleaning the tub out and all that. And because nobody wants to mess with them right after they've gone through all that stress, and I totally understand. But you're also stressing them out too, because they can smell the eggs and they don't know where they are. And that right there is going to stress them out in their tub. In their tub, they should be absolutely no stress whatsoever in their tub. That's their home, and there shouldn't be anything stressful about home. But that's my 2 cents, my little rant. And as you can see, I get so upset when I hear people go, "Oh, it's normal. Ball pythons, they normally go off food." It's not normal. Stop normalizing it, because it's not. There's something wrong with their enclosure, or something's off. Maybe they're not feeling well, And I'll tell you right now, I've brought one snake to the vets since I've had snakes, and it was only because when Raven ate in the beginning, she was pooping out what looked to be like a regurg, but it wasn't, because it had no smell to it. Well, what it was is I was feeding her rat pups. Well, rat pups are still weaning and have milk in them. Well, the milk was doing something to her poops when she pooped. It discolored them. And so I talked to, so I brought her in because I was worried maybe she had internal parasites, because I had never seen that with any of my other boas, and obviously none of my balls ever had any, white looking, and it wasn't white. It was like tan, I guess, almost people color, I guess, skin color. It was just off. So I brought her to the vet because I'm responsible, and I brought her to the vet, and the vet said she looked great, that he didn't see anything wrong with her. He felt her all over and all that. They didn't do any blood work, but he, looked in her mouth and all that, and she was awesome. Like I said, she's a wild caught, and she did awesome for him. She was so good when we took her in the vet, and I took her in January. And it was, I think, 20 below zero that day. You know, warmed the truck up, put her inside my shirt, you know, inside my coat with, you know, bundled up and got her into a warm truck and then ran from the truck right into their warm, you know, waiting area. And she was fine, you know, middle of winter. Took her in because I was worried about her, and no, she was perfectly healthy. All it was is the little bit of milk that is in the rat pups messed her belly up. That's all it was. Messed her belly up. You know. And once I stopped giving her rat pups, and I went up to wean rats. I just found some smaller size wean rats, and once I put her on wean rats, her poop started looking dark colored, like, you know, all the other snakes that I had, like it should have, like it should look. But anyway, love doing that. That people go, oh my god. And balls are supposed to be really head shy, and you can tell they're not. But anyway, we're going to end this video because this has been way too long. And we'll see how many followers we lost. Hey, like and subscribe. Well, I guess I can be like everybody else. Like and subscribe. Like and subscribe. I do these videos for free. Least you can do. I do it for you. Which I do. I pretty much, anybody that follows me, if you have videos, I follow you. You know, I'll follow you back. I'm all about, you know, supporting each other. You know, if you got videos to do with animals or motorcycles, Harleys, I don't really care. I mean, I'm just not really into crotch rockets. But if you shoot, you know, motorcycle videos or animal videos, I'll watch them. I won't just follow you. I'll actually help support you. Anyway, have a great day. Have a good rest of the week. I'm going to try to put another video out this week, but it's kind of busy this time of year. Trim season and all. But, all right. Cheers. Remember, if you can't be good at it.